Hello and welcome back to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel, where I am trying my very best not to be blown away. So let me apologise about any wind noise you might encounter. So today's walk around video, we'll be taking a closer look at this Black Pearl MG3 exclusive navigation. MG3s have a 1.5 litre naturally aspirated inline 4 engine, which produces just over 105 PS of power. That power is transmitted through a 5-speed manual gearbox. It's registered on a 71 plate, so we'll have warranty until January 2029. So even if you don't intend to keep this vehicle for very long, as long as you get it serviced and maintained regularly, the warranty rolls over to the next one. So it's a real strong warranty that comes with the MGs. And I like to say, a manufacturer won't give you 7 years of warranty if they think it's going to break down every 5 minutes. So it would cost them a fortune, wouldn't it? So these are ultra reliable, bulletproof little hot hatches. So let me take you through some of the specifications to be found around this MG3. So as we make our way around the front bumper, here's where we can see some nice headlights, and they've got the LED running lamps. And the bottom there, if I can point to it in the right, there we go. LED daytime running lamps to keep yourself nice and visible in all conditions. So even if it's bright sunshine outside, you'll still be seen on the roads. So we're going to pan round the vehicle, try and give you a little bit of reflection. It's lovely August sunshine, so we'll give you a bit of condition of the bodywork there. As we're coming around the rear of the vehicle, we can see a few specifications. We have rear parking sensors and the rear vision camera there, so backing into spaces has never been easier. And that is accompanied with nice large wing mirrors as well. So some vehicles have got tiny little wing mirrors and are hard to see out of. These are nicely sized, so you can see everywhere you need to. They don't make any wind noise at all, which is the impressive thing as well. So it really is a user-friendly vehicle. So what's up here, let's show you one of the 16-inch machined alloy wheels. These are diamond cut alloys, and they come with Kumu tyres on all 4 corners. This vehicle has done a little over 3,000 miles, so as you can tell, the tyres are as good as new. So you've got thousands and thousands of happy motoring miles left on those yet. So being a small little hot hatch, let me show you inside the boot, where you still have a very generously volume boot, so you can fit all of your everyday items in there without a problem whatsoever. Underneath here is where we'll find your tyre sealant kit and compressor as well. So if you ever get a flat tyre on the go, you're never going to be stuck. We'll also add, MGs come with a year's AA breakdown cover, so every time you get it serviced, it renews another year. So it is quite literally worry-free motoring. So we'll shut up the boot now. Obviously you can fold the seats down to give you extended space in the back there for any longer objects. At the rear, nice simple warranty sticker, just to let everyone else know how much of a good time you're having as you drive around town. Okay, let's look inside the rear now. So again, this is a real family-friendly vehicle. We've got 2 ISOFIX imports on the near side, or one on the near side, excuse me, and one on the off side as well. The seating itself is kind of like a two-tone, so we have a little bit of leather in the middle there. We've got a bit of cloth as well, so it's really durable, really hard wearing, so ready for any of life's adventures. We do have 4 electric windows as well, and obviously each window is controlled on the individual door card there. Okay, let's have a look inside the vehicle now. So if we look at the driver's door card to begin with, we have interior locking, obviously door handle, and 4 window controls with a child lock at the back there as well. Let me remove the key from my pocket before I get in, otherwise I will struggle. Wonderful. Okay, let's talk technology. Let's talk specification. So I'm going to turn the vehicle on using the key. We do have electric mirrors found just down on the right hand side of the key as well. Okay, so now the vehicle's on, let's have a little look to see what we've got for offer inside the vehicle. So if we're looking at the steering wheel to begin with, on the right hand side is where you'll, let's turn the radio down a bit, sorry about that. The right hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find your cruise control. It's a real nice easy place to have it, so your fingers are always residing on the steering wheel. If you are going hands-free on the steering wheel, I'd question your own driving style there, but you know, a hand on the steering wheel, you can easily take off standby, set your speed, resume it, touch of the brake, it'll cancel the system, so really easy to use. Just below it we have a voice command button, so if you do have your phone plugged into the infotainment screen over there, you can take advantage of that. If you have an Apple phone, that'll be Siri. If it's an Android, it'll be Google Assistant. So it's in this day and age, it's better to be hands-free. So connect your phone. If you need to do anything on it, you can just use your little voice assistant to help you out there. Have a little start button here. This is a multi-programmable button, so you can pretty much program this button to do whatever you like. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel is where we'll find media controls. You can go up and down the volume, next and previous song, and a mute button in the middle. Just below it again, we have a button for picking up and declining phone calls, and we also have a source button to change between the different source inputs into the infotainment monitor. If we look slightly north to where we are now, this is your driver's display. So very conventional. We've got an RPM gauge on the left-hand side, and we have a speedo on the right. Just to the right-hand side of the bottom right-hand side of the speedo is where you'll find your fuel gauge. We can also go through the bottom trip computer to give you readouts as well. So we have a temperature gauge on there, we have a range, so let's just say 42 miles to empty. We have an instantaneous MPG, we have an average MPG, average speed, and we also have a service indicator as well. So there we are, the vehicle has done 3,023 miles. So that's a bit about the screen, and that blue light there is just a coolant temperature sensor. So when you turn the vehicle on, it'll appear blue. Oh, like magic, it will turn out when the vehicle's got to temperature. So it hasn't actually got a temperature gauge. It'll only be concerned if that goes red. But so that's the gauge. You don't have to sit there looking at temperature gauge. It'll do it all for you. So once the vehicle's warmed up, the blue light disappears. So we're in good normal operation at the moment. So that's a bit about the driver display. If we look over here now, so we have automatic headlights. So keep that on auto. So you turn the end here into the auto position, leave it there. You won't ever have to touch that again. Also, your high beams are controlled on the back of that stalk as well. And that's thanks to that little light sensor there. So as soon as it gets dark, the daytime runners will turn off and your sides and dip beam will come on. Okay, so this is your infotainment display. Sorry about any reflections. It is quite, there we go, perfect. So I managed to focus that in lovely. So as you can see, we have multiple different tiles, coloured tiles to navigate yourself around the screen. So once you get used to the colours, it's nice and easy to navigate. So bottom orange one, navigation. So you can click on that and that'll open your navigation onto that screen. Just above it is where it says Apple CarPlay. So the Apple CarPlay system, so you can plug your phone in and take advantage of all the software that's on your iPhone. So like I previously mentioned, you've got Siri, you can use Apple Maps on there, you can use Waze, music, podcasts, you name it, you can transmit it onto that screen. So it's vital that you're hands-free whilst you're driving. We have a TPMS screen, so you can see your live tyre pressures as you go along, which is also a deflation system as well. So if you did have a puncture, you'll get alerted about that as well. So it's a real nice tyre pressure monitoring system on board. And on the left hand side, we just have your conventional media screen. So you can click in there, you've got your AM, FM, DAB, and also your Bluetooth will appear there as well if you have it. So it's a really nice user-friendly screen. It's all navigated through a silver home button just down here. And if you go south now, this is where we'll find your heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. So again, with the simplicity in mind with the layout of here, we've got one for your temperature control, one for your fan speed, and we've got a few little buttons regarding your different vent controls, air conditioning, recirc, and front and rear screen is found just there. A USB port and a 12-volt socket features down the bottom to keep your devices nicely charged up or synced into the screen. And there we'll find an automated stop-start, hazard light, and your traction control. Previously mentioned the 5-speed gearbox, just like that. So very nice conventional gear selector. Whilst we're here, put it into reverse. This is where you'll see your rear reversing camera, and we've also got the coloured lines as well. So this will navigate you in and out of any space, well, not out, but this will navigate you in any space you're reversing into, obviously with the aid of the parking sensors also. So take it out of reverse, handbrake still on, good to go. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully I've given you a bit of an insight of what this MG3 has to offer you. If you did have any other questions, please do give us a call on 01376 550 899. Thank you, look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye bye.